Let's see how many people's names I can butcher today. Everyone is going down. I have my mouse. I have brought my mouse. It now has a new upgraded look. There is no way I can lose. Zero chance. The only issue is that the DPI of this mouse cannot be adjusted because it's a Logitech Pro Superlight mouse, and for it to be adjusted I need to use the Logitech G-Hub software, which I do not have access to on this PC. So that just might be the thing that saves all of you today, okay? Thankfully your Twitch name is easy to pronounce. Oda never had any complaints. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm I'm just bad with pronunciation, I guess. I'm not even gonna try. Does it make me weak? Am I weak for not trying? Oh my god, look at this king. What a journey this king has embarked onto, but the journey has been abruptly ended by the lady. Together with a horse. The lady on the horse. Swooshed the head of the king with the axe. Okay, yeah, I'm getting here. I'm getting on a tangent here. I should stop. All right, next. Keep them coming. Ah, yes, Alapin. The opening choice of all of the lazy people who don't want to play mainstream Sicilian lines. Ah, yes. Whoa, that's a lot of dings. I wonder what those are. I don't see them. Is it something with YouTube? Interesting. Can you play against me if you don't have a Lichess account? Well, it would still have to be through Lichess, but you would have to just challenge me on an anonymous account. I guess that's what you're gonna get if you're not logged in. You're just gonna be shown as anonymous on my end. Yeah, totally. But you do still have to go through the same procedures as everyone else, so you have to challenge me. On Lichess, I believe the command for that is !challenge. I'm not sure if they have commands on YouTube, but that's the one for Twitch viewers. If the command doesn't work on YouTube side, then you would have to look for my account. So when you go to Lichess, click on search, and it's in the top right of your screen, and then type in my account's name, which is St. Louis Chess Club. You see it right here on the screen. Once you find it, go into my profile and click the challenge button. That should work. Okay, why am I not feeling good here? I thought that that's not supposed to be a good line for white. I must have. I think Queen A5 was not the move. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that move 9 Queen A5 was a mistake. Oh man, my openings are subpar at best. Yeah, this is tricky. I think I'm okay now because I have an extra pawn. I have a bishop pair, and yeah, the only problem that I have here is the king on e7. So how do I... First of all, let's not lose the a7 pawn here, shall we? Knight d4. Okay, so let's do rook c8. I guess with the knight going back to d4, I can probably hide my king on d7. Not sure. It does look reasonably good. I guess if I go to d7, he may hit me this way. But even if I have to give back my extra pawn, I should be okay. It's not ideal. I don't want to make a draw. Okay, more dings coming in. It must be something YouTube related. Okay, so piece trades are very welcome, as I am indeed ahead by 1 pawn. Okay, so here comes knight d3, but wait, do I? If I do this, he's gonna go back and then use the c6 against me. Oh. Ah, whatever. Yo. It's like, you know, I play poker. Sometimes you just gotta pay your opponent. If they got it, they got it, you know. If they have the best hand, they have the best hand. Okay, so I assume a5 is coming in. No. Well, what's the purpose of a4 then, if you don't follow it through with a5? Interesting. Interesting, but unclear. Well, okay. Compensation where? Move the king f1 while you're down material is a suicide, right? When you're down pieces, you can't just be making general improvement moves. General improvement moves are for situations where you're approximately even with your opponent, you know, like nobody really has anything going for them, and by improving your pieces, you're trying to create something in the position. But when you're behind, your efforts, all of your efforts should be directed on fixing the state of your position. If you're behind, you need to be fully, completely focused on trying to fix whatever the problem is here. Or not here. Here it's already too late. White is down 2 pawns in the endgame, right? But previously white was down a pawn, so all of white's efforts should be directed towards trying to either win the pawn back or annoy me so that I can't use my material advantage. My opponent was doing it for a while, but then something happened and he played moves like king f1, knight b3, knight d4 back. That is punishable by death. GG. Next. Am I up in poker overall? Oh yeah. Yeah, the first 2 years, so I started in 2017. The first 2 years were brutal, but I am. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I guess I kind of consider myself a professional poker player now, because I make a reasonable living out of it. But chess is high up there as well. Hello, no Kahalemis. Okay, yeah. You guys are your guys' names are something. Thanks for the game. My pleasure. Come again. I would be delighted to play you again. As soon as I get through everyone else, I will be accepting rematches for sure. Okay, so my opponent is just playing it normally, just trying to get some pieces out. That's okay. When you're white, I would say that you can apply a little bit more pressure because you have that advantage of the first move that allows you to sometimes annoy black and not let them develop as fast as you do. Can I play the Pirk Modern setup? Hello, Ice Cream Truck. Pirk Modern, I mean, I know what Pirk looks like. I'm not sure what the Modern changes. I'll play Pirk. And you'll tell me if it's Modern or not. Okay, so let's, we have been given a lot of free moves to make stuff happen. So I am going to go for the e5, which I believe is one of the more standard plans here, and just trying to get control over the center. If my opponent allows me to play e4, I'll just try to run them down. The f pawn is high up there on my priority list as well. So here, interestingly, I have an option of winning a pawn immediately. Right? d4 is hanging. I don't think that I want to win this pawn. And the reason for that is because if I take on d4, my opponent gets a bishop pair. And once the bishop pair is present on the board, any pawn trades are going to be favoring this side with a bishop pair. And because I'm already taking these pawns, right, it opens up the position. So I don't want to be playing against a bishop pair. I'm just going to say nope to the extra pawn and keep the pieces on the board. Oh, nothing, just a d6, g6 setup. Oh, okay, you got it. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Okay, well, this makes it a little bit slightly less beautiful, but I feel like we are ready to we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Yeah, I know. You know, it costs me whatever it costs. Well, actually, no, he can't take, right? If he take, wait, yeah. Take. Wait, so take. Ah, there's knight b5. Ooh. Wait, I'm forced to calculate. I don't like that. DE knight b5. My queen is hanging, so I gotta move it somewhere. Let's say queen a5. He gets fe, a6, and that is gonna be kind of stupid looking on a3, but oh well. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take on d6 and use my fantastic pass pawn here. What's my favorite opening? Favorite opening like overall or for either side? I would say that I try to remain versatile, but I've been enjoying Sicilian defenses black recently, and for white, what do I like playing for white? I'm just a very generic, boring d4 player, you know. That's why I've been trying to mix in some e4s, some knight f3s, move one. I guess for white I would say, okay, let's say Catalan structure, because I do like to flank it on my bishop quite often. Okay, so here this might be an exception. No, it's not going to be an exception, is it? So if I take, what if I take with the rook? Yeah, I'm actually gonna try for this. Maybe I win material, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. I know that this is kind of like going against my original idea of recapturing back with a pawn. The reason for why I didn't do this was because he would just block it with a bishop here. Did you try ChatGPT to prepare for my opponents? It's funny because I actually saw Eric Rosen using ChatGPT trying to. So we had a situation where Tatev Abramian, right? So she was playing a match against. Who was she playing? She was playing a match against Irina Krush. And after her first game, which Tatev won, she came over to the club and asked us, both Eric and I were doing the live commentary at the St. Louis Chess Club's main building. It was something extra to the live broadcast that they did on St. Louis Chess Club's Twitch channel. And so Tatev came over to us and asked Eric for some opening suggestions, and he actually pulled up ChatGPT and tried asking it about some Sicilian line or something. But no, the short answer to your question is no. I never tried. In fact, I don't really. Okay, it sounds pretty bad if I say it. That I don't really prepare that much for my games. I believe that 90% of the opening prep should be done. I'm gonna start doing something crazy because we're approaching time trouble. So I'm gonna give up the exchange. You know, just try to mess the position up so that my opponent loses on time, because I don't think I can win the game otherwise. So yeah, I believe that like 95% of the prep should be done at home before the tournament even begins, so that you don't have to spend as much time and energy. Expending energy during tournaments will come back and bite you. So you should be mostly prepared for your games before the event even begins, is what I believe. And so for the events I've played recently, I was not prepared. let's face the reality. But you know, and the tournaments I'm talking about are Prague International Chess Festival, the open section. I went there as a vacation. It was, by the way, it was my first time playing in Europe for the past 12 years. Beautiful. Playing in Prague, beautiful city, fantastic people, great hotel conditions. That hotel probably had the best breakfast I've ever seen in my life. And then obviously the tournament I just played, which was American Blitz, I had in my mind I had a fantastic performance. I didn't expect myself to do as well as I did, but I wasn't prepared. You know, I didn't have any new opening ideas. I was just kind of doing random stuff, and it worked out. But you know, you shouldn't be putting that much pressure onto yourself during tournaments. What did ChatGPT say? I don't remember. It said something. I wasn't looking because Eric was doing it on his laptop. I just you know, with a corner of my eye, I caught that he actually went and asked ChatGPT, but I'm not quite sure what it said. Do I have a title? I'm a grandmaster. Yeah, it's right there. It's on the screen. Yeah, it's beautiful GM letters. They're bigger than my name. Wow, I feel so honored. Anyway, let's keep this going. ChatGPT got a new upgrade to convert pictures to anime style drawings. I wonder if this, where is the camera? If this has anything to do with it. So my mouse's grip tape is basically the anime picture. So I wonder if that's how. Well, I mean, this is probably nothing to do with it, but it just reminded me that that's. What does Illia mean? I don't know. Those are irrelevant. Those words are irrelevant. What is relevant is the GM in front of it. Yeah. And yeah, you're welcome, Creek Hair. You're very strong. You almost had me. Come back for a rematch if you would like. It may take me a little bit, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes before I can get back to you. Well, Nikaro Hakamura is challenging me. That's one of the challengers for 3+1. That's yeah. I will take a rematch against Nikaro. He had me in a bad shape during American Cup Blitz. I'm seeking revenge. That's cool. Yeah, I was delighted when I found this, honestly. And this is probably one of the most convenient mouse grips I've ever had. I had mouse grip that came with this mouse when I bought it first time, but yeah, it wasn't really that great. And this one is fantastic. Hikaru was sweeping the field. Well, Hikaru he needed to get lucky a couple of times, you know. But luck favors the strong, you know what they say. So yeah, definitely Hikaru deserves all the good that's going his way. There was a funny story. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, if you guys had access to live camera feeds during the round. But in his last game against Grandmaster Mikhail Antipov, Hikaru was in a rough shape, but Mikhail has spent a lot of time and was playing on increments in a winning position. And Hikaru was like checking Mikhail's king, trying to make him blunder something, and eventually Mikhail did blunder the queen. And as Hikaru was capturing the queen very emotionally, he shouted, "Finally!" Like the entire the entire room like looked at Hikaru like, why is he shouting? He was like so emotional. Yeah, finally captures the queen. Mikhail resigned, and that was it. But yeah. Even in the final position before Antipov blundered, there was a forced draw. But that's how these blitz tournaments go. Very emotional. Anything can happen. Unfortunately, I would have had a chance to get shared third had I won my last game, but I didn't really have a chance. I was playing very strong Grandmaster and almost 2700 Grandmaster Grigory Oparin, against whom I think I have only draws against Grigory in Classical, in Blitz, like everywhere. So we had a game. I played a slightly dubious opening line, was slightly worse the entire game, and unfortunately didn't really get a chance to do anything other than make a draw when I had a chance to. Oh, you couldn't hear any sounds? Yeah, that's what he shouted. You guys probably saw that he was very emotional when capturing the bishop on g3 and then capturing the queen on g6. But that's what he shouted. That's what he shouted. It was so funny. I actually died laughing. I was watching the game, like I was laughing so hard that I had to leave the playing area because I would have disturbed the people if I went on. Okay, so what's going on here? Bishop e3. I can take. I cannot take. I can take. Yeah. I mean, I'm not afraid of the poison pawn. I would stop respecting myself if I didn't take free pawns, Oh, they muted on the live stream. Yeah, that's what happened. It was for the best, if you guys could hear what was going on. Well, at least during that last round, it's could be a little bit embarrassing for the chess club, but yeah, there you have it. That's the story. I didn't have much of a game against Hikaru. I did get paired against him in the round 3. I had a fine position, but then I'm rusty. I had basically a one-move blunder, which was the result of me kind of overestimating the idea that I played earlier. I overestimated the idea. I thought it was way better than it actually was for me. And then when I played it, Hikaru made a fairly simple response, and I realized that my original judgment was wrong. And I started thinking, and I spent like a minute and a half thinking about this single move, which also happened to be just a one-move blunder, and I just immediately resigned. I have no time, and I was losing a piece against Hikaru. It's just, I deemed it to be pointless to play on. Maybe I was giving up too early. I don't know. Do I like playing with hanging pawns? Yeah, hanging pawns are somewhat charming. I would call them. You know, it's like oh, what? Oh, why did my opponent resign? I just realized that he hung a rook, but you know we can keep playing this. Right? Yeah, white is down a pawn. Come on, this is not the kind of position that you want to resign in. And I understand that white is down like a minute and a half on the clock, and down a pawn is not easy, but still I would keep going. Yeah, hanging pawns are cool because your opponent will you can tilt your opponent. Your opponent will try to win your pawns, and it's if you play your setup correctly, then it's going to be almost impossible to do, and it's just frustrating playing against playing against the hanging pawns because you want to capture them. They seem weak, but yeah, no, that's not going to happen. All right, so playing an opening line, yeah, Queen D5. Oh, Knight D7. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen Knight D7. Well, let's see. Oh no, my queen! Oh no, with a big yeah, my opponent's too strong. My opponent is like 2000 rated. What am I doing? Oh, you guys can't even see the ratings. This window is a little bit cut off. So let me I wonder why. Let me fix that for you. Oh, there you go. Okay, much better now. Okay, yeah. So bishop d6. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's go d4. That's not a frappuccino. It isn't. It is the cherry chai from Starbucks. I thought that I don't like chai, but now I do. I tried this. Yes, I tried this on Monday, right before the American Cup Blitz, and would you look at what it did to me? See, it boosted my performance by 150%. So now, the only reason for why I'm this energized is because of this drink. No, okay, not the only reason. Okay, come on. but anyway. Chessweeb is in the chat. Shout out to Chessweeb. Always works good for you. Yeah, that's it's a pretty unique playstyle. Hanging pawns. Queen h5, g6. Okay, that's not much, huh? You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Let's duel. f4 takes f5. You think I won't? Heck yeah, I will. f6, not afraid. f6, queen h5, g6, bishop takes g6, queen takes g6, knight f7. Get him. Are these rated? This one isn't. This one is casual, but please feel free to challenge me for rated games if you so prefer. You know, I'm of utmost believes that if you're strong enough, if you deserve to win, then you deserve my rating points. And also some people playing on St. Louis Chess Club's account prefer all the challenges to be coming in as casual games, so that there is no hurt to the rating. But I think I personally don't care about rating. So whoever cares about rating for this account, too bad. Ha 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 ha. It sounds like I have mild preference for playing with hanging pawns as opposed to playing with an isolated queen pawn, I guess is what IQP stands for. Have I inferred correctly? Oh yeah, definitely. I don't like playing. I like playing against a singular isolated pawn. How can you play? If you're watching on Twitch, I believe the command is !challenge. I can't even chat with you guys. This sucks. I used to be able to like type in chat, but now I can't. Okay, that's all. Let me look into this for you. Isn't there like a command in the stream's title? Or alternatively, you can look up the account's name, right? So the account's name is St. Louis Chess Club. You see it right here on the screen. So if you use the search function in Lichess, it's located in top right. It has a magnifying glass icon. You click on that, and then you type in the name. You go into my account, and there should be a challenge button. That's given. You cannot use the challenge command in the chat. Illia, when was the last time you left the country? I keep leaving the country. It wasn't as it wasn't as It wasn't that long ago, as long ago as you think it was. In fact, I went to see my family in Netherlands in early January, and I just came back about a week ago. So I spent basically over 2 months in Netherlands, and I'm going there again in July, in late July, for another 2 months. Okay, as I'm talking, as I'm getting excited, I'm getting completely destroyed by my opponent here. No bueno. I don't like that. Would be nice to see EF, because, okay, well, we don't see the nice things. I guess we just can't have the nice things today, can we? Alright, Tournamator. Let's see what you got. I got my rooks, and they are, what's the phrase? What does it sound like? And I will not be afraid to use them, right? I got something, and I'm not afraid to use it, blah, blah, blah. Something dark side, I have no time, help. Okay, so I need to be... This is not the first time I do like a... oh, wait. Come on. You're no fun. Come on, let me... What? I get mated too? That's crazy. Alright, GG's. Bravo. Alright, first loss. Man, I'm literally looking at the championship, looking at you guys too much. It's your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just horrible. Do you need to wait for the game to be over, or does the challenge still exist? I think it's still... I have like a million challenges, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting through your guys' challenges, but I have like 10 challenges right now pending. I accept them in the order they come in. So right now I think the next challenge is from Nikaru Hakamura 26, so that's who I'm gonna accept. But you know, if you guys are just challenging me, you might have to wait for your turn, because yeah, I'm trying to get everyone. Yeah, Deeps, where was that you? Yeah, GG, well played. What is... wait, did you get a jar of honey? I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Excuse me, couldn't help myself. Give me something in the chat to indicate that you know the reference. Okay, what? Where's D4? Why is there no D4? I'm scared. It's another Alapin. I'm scared. Oh, wow, there's so many of you guys today. That's impressive. I don't think I ever had like more than like 40 to 50 people watching all at once, but now we have like over 100. Pirates of the Caribbean, yay! Drum roll! And the main prize goes to LCE Ninja and a bunch of numbers. Well done. Man, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to do another what does it call it? The it's just where you watch a bunch of movies non-stop for like 24 hours. I think actually it shouldn't take 24 hours. Like how long are the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? I think on average they're like 2 hours long per movie, and there's what, 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, it's doable. It's just start in the morning, be done by night, easy. I'm pretty entertaining. Well, thank you. That's the biggest praise. Oh my god, we are now back down to three challenges only. I think the challenges might be expiring, guys. So if you see me like not accepting your challenge within the next couple of games, re-challenge me. It doesn't hurt, because you know I see there's some things going on. Okay, yeah, I'm back to like a million challenges. Good. Okay, what's happening? Like I've never seen this before. What is going on? I knew something is up. My opponents can't just be playing Alapin and not improve. Like, you know, it's impossible for people to just play the same thing and expect different results, right? So I know I'm gonna get hit with something new here eventually. Welcome to Port Royal, Mr. Smith. Port Royal. Mr. Smith. I'm not sure if I'm getting that reference. Wait a second. Port Royal. Oh wait, Port Royal. No, it's still, yeah. Is it still from Pirates of the Caribbean? Who is Mr. Smith? Because when I hear Smith, I immediately, my mind immediately goes to Matrix. I don't know. That's just how I function. I'm sorry. I love Matrix. Fantastic franchise. Well, maybe except for the last movie. That one wasn't really that great. But anyway, I hear Smith. I just immediately think of Agent Smith from Matrix. I'm binge watching, right? Binging. Yep. Binging. The way he said it, I thought it was Peter Griffin. Wait, what? The way I said, what? I got a jar of dirt. No, I was trying to mimic Johnny Depp's intonation, but I think I failed. I tried though. Thought is all that matters sometimes. Okay, yeah, this one is looking good. Yeah, this one I can probably win, maybe if I'm lucky. Castle, no problems. I'm like not really having anything like extra or whatnot. Just pretty nicely placed pieces. Oh, and I'm gonna get another nice move in with a tempo. Bro almost beat Hikaru but blundered the bishop. Oh, you mean you're still talking about Mikhail Antipov? Yeah, okay, well, I mean, Hikaru is not invincible, like, I'm sorry. He still makes a lot of mistakes, but it's just that he's tough to beat. Your favorite Johnny Depp movie is probably Sleepy Hollow? I don't think I know that movie. Well, maybe. Maybe it's just gonna be one of those cases where, unless you tell me what the movie is about, I won't know it, because I just simply don't remember the name. What's your FIDE chat? Well, you're asking chat or me? Oh, you put at chat in the end of the sentence, so I assume you're probably asking chat and not myself. What's going on with this thing? Why is it not? You guys, why do you guys not tell me so you can't even see my my time? What the heck? How long has it been like this, guys? And why are you not saying anything? Come on, chat. Do better. There we go. Okay, much better now. 10 minutes? The what? Oh, you can see my time? How could you? It didn't look like it on my end. Oh, you see it during the game? Oh. Oh, okay, well, now you see outside of the game. No, actually, it does look. I see. Ah, no, okay. So it actually was better before. Okay, now let me fix it back to to the way it was previously. Oops. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me play an opening I have no idea how to play. Sounds about right. Sounds fun. I mean, I just know that I'm supposed to attack the b2 pawn, You watch my game on multiple tabs, one being straight from Lichess. Wow, dedication. You guys like me way too much. I don't understand why. Oh, what's my classical FIDE? Oh, it's low. It's hella low. It's like 2571, 2572. I stopped looking. I was almost 2700 FIDE classical, and then I just plop plummeted. Isn't theory bishop f4? Yeah, bishop h4 is a possibility. It's a sideline, I think. If my memory is not deceiving me, this is it should be good for black, but let's see. Big fan? Oh wow, come on, you're making me blush. What do I mean? I have fans? No way. Humor? I didn't know I had that in me. Humor? Some of my best friends tell me consist. Oh. Well, I mean, a gift? As in, I gifted and they refused? I don't know. Oh, 1808 was K40. Yeah, that's, yeah. You have two good tournaments in a row, you're like over 2000, you know. Those good old days was like K40, K20. But at the same time, if you don't have a good tournament, you know, you're like, yeah, you know, it goes both ways, I guess. You invented a gambit at move 12. Who, me? I invented the gambit? Didn't you beat Levy Roseman in one of the New York Invitationals? No, we made a quick draw because Levy. It was a funny story because Levy was a substitute. He wasn't even originally playing in the event, but one of the players in my section got into a big car accident and ended up in the hospital. Yeah, it was a pretty bad case. So after the player missed like 2 games in a row, they realized that something is wrong. Unfortunately, he was unable to let everyone know, I guess, and so they asked Levy to substitute the player for the last 3 games or so, and one of the games I was supposed to play that player, and so I played Levy instead, and you know, I had a rough upbringing in New York City. I personally do not really like the city very much. It just it's I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's it just, it's not depressing or anything, but the people of New York City, at least the areas where I've been to so far, and I was told that I just got unlucky because I've ended up in like not so good neighborhoods, but like, people just don't care about you. Like I was, you know, like looking at how people interact with each other, with others on the street and on the streets, and yeah, it just made me sad. So you know, I didn't really have it in me to play good chess. So I actually in that invitational I ended up just taking quick draws basically every game. I think I had 8 draws in there, which costed me like a hefty amount of my rating points. But once again, I don't really care about my rating necessarily. But yeah, it's not easy for me to play in New York City. But yeah, Levy was also one of the people who got me for a quick draw. Well, I mean, I was the one who offered, and I knew that, you know, hopefully those games are gonna count towards, you know, are gonna be rated for Levy, so that he can, because he is doing this challenge where he's trying to become a GM. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know about it, but yeah, Levy is currently trying for a Grandmaster title, and he needs rating more than I do. Let's put it this way. So I was happy to contribute to his you know, his goal there. I may not have it in me to be the prison champion. I may not have it in me to be in the prison. Let's start with that. What, prison champion? Oh my god! I just dropped the pawn. Oh no! What do I do? I now have pawn now. All right, let's not show anyone my freaky side, shall we? I was about to start saying things I shouldn't be, and got him. Woo! Easiest win of my life. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Any idea how many GM norms he has? No, unfortunately, I didn't have a. Oh, actually, did I ask him? Yeah, I must have forgotten. I did ask him a couple of questions about how he's doing, but he's just, yeah. I don't remember that conversation very well for some reason. It wasn't a, you know, very long conversation. Just, I think just a couple of words here and there. Um, where in New York City? Okay, where? Let me see. I think it was Brooklyn area. I'm not sure. Um, um, well, you know, it's just yeah. Previously um I would be in downtown. So when I still used to go to Webster University, we would as a team we would go to New York City once a year to play um, the President Cup final, which was just four strongest teams competing against each other, four strongest college teams, and we would stay in downtown, right? So where the Marshall Chess Club is, right around that area. And even though that area was way nicer than the one I just stayed for this GM Invitational, I still felt it felt very ostracizing. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use here, but whenever I would be walking the streets, like people would just like bump into me and like not notice that I existed, and I just found it, you know, I mean, I guess this exists everywhere else, but New York City just has this aura of people who just kind of they mind their own business so much that you stop existing for them, you know. And yeah, it wasn't really upsetting. I understood it's normal, but you know, just didn't get a good vibe out of it. All right, moving on. Levy will be a grandmother. Okay, come on, guys. Levy is good enough. I'm pretty sure he will succeed in this challenge. It's just a side quest for him at this point, yeah? I'm sure he'll get it done. Okay, so as far as I know, I'm supposed to go queen a4 here. Yeah, and take here. Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to per se, but this is a line. I've played this line. I think I've played this one against someone in a classical game. Welcome to New York City. Yeah, well, yeah. Once again, that's just maybe I just got unlucky. You know, sometimes your experiences do not actually represent the actuality of how things are. Maybe I just got unlucky with couple of interactions, but you know, it's been like that for like 4 years straight, and now I went to New York City to play this Grandmaster Invitational, and kind of nothing changed. So yeah, couldn't really play good chess. So yeah, at some point I just started offering people draws out of the opening. You know, everyone was delighted because you know it was just free rating points for everyone else. Was Hans Niemann training? Oh yeah, they had something going on, right? Where Hans said he's gonna coach Levy or something. Your coach went to Webster. Oh, that's fantastic. Who is your coach? QXQXQ. Ilya is back. Banana Brain. Yay, Ilya is back. Yay. When did I start playing chess? Age of 4.5, I believe. So at the age of 5, I was accepted into a chess school in my hometown, and then I think I played my first tournament at 5.5 or 6. Oh, Yuri! Hey, Yuri is fantastic. Yeah, Yuri is an amazing coach. Yeah, I would say that you're in good hands, sir or ma'am. Okay, knight b5. Ilya is about to get cancelled for assuming Yuri's gender. Oh, yeah. All right, so what am I doing to myself here? This feels wrong. Why am I feeling bad about this? Okay, let me just focus here for a second. Queen d2. Yeah, this. I think I'm okay. Yeah, this cost me an exchange, but I feel like so. And this one takes. I'm gonna take on d5. I'm gonna take on d5 again, and I think I'm okay. Plus, I have a bishop pair, and if I manage to castle, I'm just gonna have full compensation at least. When this here it comes. I can demonstrate my superior luck skills, I mean calculation skills, because obviously I saw everything when I played queen d2, and now you guys will witness a domination of the bishop pair. Hopefully. When is my next classical chess tournament? Oh, it's going to be in end of April. It's going to be one of the closed invitational events organized by the St. Louis Chess Club. I believe it's going to be called the Spring Classic. So yeah, that's the one. I'll be playing in the B section because yeah, my rating is too low to be in the A section this time. You know, let's see how it goes. Would I make my child a chess player? I mean, I wouldn't make anyone anything. I would just present with options, and the person decides for themselves what they want to do. I think that's the right way to do it. But making someone something is not part of my keikaku. Keikaku means plan in Japanese. Let me show off my amazing Japanese skills. Kudos to my teacher, Charlie Rosado, was also one of my best friends, for attempting to teach me proper Japanese. But sometimes your students are just too heavy to carry. I'm probably one of those students, not putting in enough work to learn the language. Is it okay for you to say, do you know if Hans will play in the Spring Chess Classic? If you don't know or can't say, that's fine. I can't say for sure, but I think he's not gonna play in the Spring Chess Classic. Because you know why? Because he wasn't here for American Cup. If he wasn't here, if he wasn't invited for American Cup, chances are he's probably also not invited for the Spring Classic. Yeah, you remember seeing me as 2690? Yeah, I think my peak was 2694. What happened? I don't know. I just, I just could no longer take chess that seriously after I realized that there are some bigger issues at stake. It's yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough for me mentally. I like, my performance has been lacking for the past couple of years. Like in everything I do, I don't know. It's been just hard to concentrate, hard to stay in my top shape and stay on top of like new things and all the games I play. What's my favorite food? Steak is number one. Ramen is number two. Number three, I'm not sure. Like any kind of salad for number three and on. I guess because you play too many American Opens. No, I don't think that's the case. I've had great success playing these open tournaments. In fact, that's how I got to almost 2700. I would just, would play really well, really good chess in these open tournaments, and it would work out. But nothing really changed in terms of my approach. It's just that my performance was no longer there. I was not as pushy, and I was letting people get away with many things. I was lacking in preparation. I didn't have many new ideas. It's just maybe I'm just getting older, and I'm nearing 30s. It's tough. I don't look like it, but yeah, I still get carded anytime I go to a casino. They're like, no, you can't go through the gate. We need to see your ID. I'm like, yeah, I'm almost 30, and they're like, yeah, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. Have I played in Prague International Chess Festival? I have, just now. I played in the open section. It was basically my vacation time. I was not prepared. The only game that I took somewhat seriously in that event was the last round, because I was playing on board one and I had like realistic chances to win the tournament. So I was like, okay, like if I don't try, if I don't take it seriously now, like it's gonna be like I'm gonna let this chance go, like slip away. But I didn't win the game either way. Like I was maybe I shouldn't have taken seriously. Oh my god, maybe I should have just like kept like not preparing and stuff. But yeah, prepared for the last round, but my opponent played it like extremely well. He made a couple of inaccuracies, but nothing too critical, and I couldn't like capitalize on it. I was playing some international master from Romania. He had a fantastic tournament. I think he gained over 20 elo points, and I was playing as black, so that definitely didn't help. But yeah, kudos to my opponent. Played very, very well. Didn't give me many chances to win, and we just drew. You played side events in Prague. Oh, that's awesome. I guess maybe I saw you. Maybe you saw me at some point. The meat is red, the bread is black, and the sauce is white or yellow or orange. What are we talking about? Man with the head of a dog. Reuben sandwich? You can't afford Reuben sandwich? Wait, what? Reuben sandwich? Why is it expensive? Oh, who put in the picture on Ilya's player profile? Oh, do you mean the FIDE profile? Oh, that picture has been there ever since I was like 7 years old, I think. And I just never bothered to change it. I think it's kind of hilarious. I want to keep it that way. Yeah, so my FIDE profile's picture has me as a 7-year-old wearing some hoodie. Yeah, it's hilarious. I'm never gonna change it. All right. Anyway, I guess less talk, more play. Moving on. What opening would you suggest as black for 2000 as a response for d4? Well, Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. You can't go wrong with Queen's Gambit, I would say. But I guess in d4. Yeah, I think it's just Queen's Gambit. you got carded in your 40s. Oof, oof. I don't really like change like my physical. Oh my god! How many Alapins am I gonna see today? Come on, guys, play something else. Literally every game against Sicilian has been an Alapin. All right, I'm gonna play d5. I'm gonna be a boring mainline guy this time. See how you like it. Bless you, my child. Yeah, yeah. So my physical appearance doesn't change. Well, maybe for now. I think I might have just jinxed myself. And then life is gonna be like, yeah, Ilya, you look young now. Boom! Within the next year, I look like a 60-year-old. When you played Buckhouse with your friend, there were 2 girls from the future section. Oh yeah, nice. Sorry for the Alapin. Well, what, you don't have to apologize. Why are you apologizing? Just don't do it. Just don't do it again. Don't apologize. Because Ganguly made an article on it. Oh, I'm texting Ganguly. Oh, he is going down. I'm like, man, what have you done to the chess world? Wait. I just thought, Danish. I just thought about this. If White takes here, and I go e5, and then White takes, I take on d1. White takes, and I go knight g4. Isn't this like a reversed Tarrasch line? Is it? Wait, let me try it. This probably doesn't work, but let me try it. This feels like, oh, knight c3. Okay, well, you sir are ruining all the fun I was trying to have, but whatever. One guy has. I had to try. Yeah, this is awful. Like I know this just doesn't work. Okay, whatever. 3 plus 2 unrated. 3 plus 2, whatever. If you want rated, sure. Looks legal. Yeah, it's legal, but I'm gonna be down a pawn after DE. Oh, oops. Imagine it's the same guy with multiple accounts trying out a lot. Come on, I can't be this popular. Like if somebody, if anyone in their right state of mind feels like they would gain something by trolling me by getting into multiple accounts and playing the same opening line, like I can't seem to accept the fact that anyone in their right mind would have dedication strong enough to do this ever. Like it's just think about it. How popular should one be for somebody to have to try and troll them so hard? It's a sacrifice? Yeah, sacrifice that gets me into the end game where I'm down a pawn. Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic sacrifice out there. Yeah. I don't like this. You know why? My opponent has a bishop pair. Whenever I see a bishop pair, I'm either very happy because I have it, or I'm very unhappy because I don't have it. If the Alapin guy is watching this, can you please play Bone Cloud next? Imagine all the 12 challenges I have here is just basically the same guy but on different accounts. Okay, but this is a conspiracy theory level at this point. Or Mr. Illia can entertain you with one Bonkland game. I don't know, if you ask nicely, maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's 5 pawns versus 5. Well, yes, but it's one bishop pair against no bishop pair, you know? Yeah, you're right. This is probably the only venti drink from Starbucks that I'm able to finish in its entirety. Like, so good. Okay, now, all right, yeah, sure, yeah, now, yeah, and so it begins. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice copy pasta there. But people, you see, they have a very small crowd. This probably would have worked like a charm on bigger channels, but now because our viewership is divided between Twitch and YouTube, this is not gonna work. I mean, it may work with a couple of people, but you know, it's not gonna be as big as, you know, if you did this and somebody who has like 1,000 viewers watching, you know, that would be completely different. Okay, so what do I do to not lose? I'm just gonna take pawns. I've decided. That's gonna be my strategy for this game. I'm taking 3 pawns. You gambled on bigger viewership, yeah? See? And you failed. Bad gamble. Oh, you play against me on Stack Society? Hey, what's up? What's up, man? How has it been? Okay, rook d1. Take here. Do I live just out of coaching and playing? No, you'll be surprised. I live. I make most of my money playing poker, not even on chess. Hola, Mr. Nyzhnyk. Hola, not so clear. ¿Cómo estás? Hopefully I sounded Spanish enough there. They don't matter to us. You do, I guess is what you mean. Well, the popular streamers are too vain. There's some amazing people out there, you know. I personally had a pleasure of interacting with a couple of these popular guys in person myself, and you know, fantastic people, very knowledgeable, very smart. What you see on the screens and on what these people are in real life, I would say that this is completely, not completely, but you got a striking difference. Am I close friends with Phil Hellmuth? No, okay, come on. I'm really small. Like Phil is like one of the biggest names out there in the poker scene, and then like, why did they make this move? This move was so stupid, but I didn't get punished for it, which is great news. If I play here, I lose a pawn. Let's do a little tactics check on my opponent here. My opponent is 1441, provisional rating, and so far I would say that they're as far away from 1341 as I am from the moon. Oh shoot! I'm getting pressured. Help! Didn't know I'm a poker player. Yeah, I am. I've been playing significantly more poker than I have chess in the last couple of years. Some may believe that that's the reason for why I'm not doing as well in my own chess, but I don't think that's exactly the case, because I have been playing for a very long time now, probably over 8 years, and yeah, it's probably part of it, but definitely not all of it. You're Dutch? Hello, Dutch. I'm Illia. Oh, let's not flag here, shall we? Well, this is a draw. We know it. I know it. You guys know it, you know. But knowing it and actually being able to make a draw here are two different things, aren't they? Wait a minute. Who are you? Tricks? Oh yeah. Oh, there's increment. Oh well, that's too bad for my opponent. I'm sorry. I would say my opponent deserved a draw. Like, my opponent played really well. I think they deserved the draw, but they're not getting it. That's unfortunate. Played in any WSOP? I played in like really small tournaments, like WSOP circuits, like the ones for like $500 something. Dutch equals country from Holland. I know what Dutch is. I've been to I go to Netherlands like every other month. Your name is not Dutch? Yeah, it's just a stupid joke, you know. I'm just trying to be funny. I actually see some people are naturally funny. I actually have to try. And most of the time I fail, according to my good friends who say that I should never ever joke ever again in my life. Good friends. I like the I appreciate the honesty. Is this not a draw? No, it's not a draw. What do you mean it's a draw? I have 2 extra pawns in the rook endgame. It's 2 connected pawns. It was a draw until I won the second pawn. It was a draw when I was just up 1 pawn, but now it's not. It can be somewhat difficult to win because yeah, white can be a little bit more tricky, but yeah, it's winning. Your friends are envious? No, 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 no. Trust me. There's this one specific person I'm talking about who made this kind of comment, and he is like 10 times better than me in making jokes. His English is also 10 times better because he's a native speaker, unlike me. And I'm just like some European plebe who, you know, who is trying his best to speak a foreign language. There's still some rook and games. Yes, so those rook and games would involve you having 2 extra pawns on the bishop and rook files. So separated by 1, bishop and rook files. Same story with these bishop and rook files. Those are drawn, yeah. Ben Feingold, what about him? Dutch from Red Dead Redemption. I never played Red Dead Redemption, sorry. Can't know the reference. And GG Luki, thanks for playing. Ben is the funniest man alive, he wins the cake. I agree. Dutch Bullet Beast, International Master Hing Ting Lai. No, I have not. I assume he plays online. You guys might not know, but I don't play online anymore. I don't play chess online. Pretty much at all. Like if you check my Lichess and Chess.com accounts, you will see that the only online games I have on those accounts are probably against my friends. He wins the cake and he eats the cake. Can't you? Like, there's a saying, you can't have the cake and eat it too. Like, it's impossible. How does Ben do that? Ben Feingold going against the laws of physics. I thought that if you have the cake, you can't eat it. Dang. Yeah, rook h2, yes, that's correct, Loki. Yeah. Once you lost the second pawn, it was over. But before then, it would have probably been a draw. What do I do? What do you mean? What do I do? In what context? What do I do for a living? What do I do? Just in general, what's the context of this question? Okay, so c3 is unusual because when I see the rook on c1, I'm expecting my opponent to try and run me down with his pawn, but rook c1 is a grandmaster move. Yeah, rook c1 is preparing for knight d5. Usually you don't see white playing rook c1 before knight d5 actually happened, but you know it's not that unusual to see. You know, I'm indifferent to this move. It's normal. If not playing chess online all day, well, I play poker online. You know, I play video games. I sometimes stream. I did not mean to do this. Sorry, guys. I you know, work here at the club. I go see my family in Netherlands, where I mostly help with babysitting. That's about it. Watching anime all day. Yeah, last time I watched anime was last year, I guess. Yeah, it's been a while. I wouldn't say that I no longer enjoy anime, but it's just hard to find. It's hard to find something that's how do I explain it? That's emotionally stimulating and actually has a reasonably good storyline and a world building. Because there's always something that's that makes it less attracting for me. There's always something in these shows that I believe doesn't belong, and it discourages me from watching further. I've watched, yeah, I've been watching movies. Well, I guess TV series, you could say. I've watched what's it called? The what's the show called? Black Line? What is it? Let me double check. Oh, Blacklist, not Blackline. Blacklist, yeah. But that show has like a tremendous amount of seasons and like, a lot of episodes. So I've watched. I'm not sure. I think I'm missing one episode from season 1, so I just need to finish it. TV recommendations always welcome. Black Mirror, yeah, I heard good things about Black Mirror, but never really got to it myself. come to Commerce LA for a poker trip. You'll love the pillow tables there. Yeah, I'm unfortunately I have to be situated here in St. Louis for about months and a half now, because I have late April I will be playing a tournament organized by the chess club as well. But after that, I think in May I'll have. I think my May is relatively empty, so I might take you up on this suggestion. You didn't see, yeah, you didn't see Rook A7. Yeah. Rook A7 was that you could have recovered the pawn. It would probably be okay. It's something you should definitely see. Oh, I see. Well, I knew that your level was higher than the ELO display. Definitely. Okay, so want to do something funky. No, that's not funky enough. That's just no. Let's if you can, right? If you have an ability to, do make sure you utilize all of your guys, right? Use all the pieces you can. It can't hurt. Can only make things better. Okay, let's roll, shall we? I think my troops are armed and ready. Let's duel. Yep. Oh boy, here it comes. Are you guys ready? Yeah, I think it's gonna end before it even began, I'm afraid. Chat is getting slower and slower. What's up with you guys? Falling asleep? What are the other shows I've watched lately? Blacklist is probably the only one. There's a couple of shows I have saved so that I can maybe potentially look them up if I have a chance. Most of these are just some animes. Rakshasa Street. Anybody watch that? I like the trailer. Alright, GG. Next, I'm gonna accept some people from the bottom of the challenger list. I hope that's okay with you guys. I know I already played Nikaru Hakamura. Let's accept one of the rated games. Okay, this is a 2500 opponent. Let me actually try to focus up here. This feels like it's gonna be a tough game, especially if I keep looking at the chat. That's just mean, brutal. What's mean? Mean as in professionally appropriate? Because that's what I would call it, right? It's not mean, it's professionally appropriate. I deliver swift death without any extra suffering. I'm a professional killer. Professional killer in chess reality, right? I destroy people quickly and send them home. Sends them packing. The swift death. Yes, that's me. That's my nickname from now on. Illia, the swift death Nyzhnyk. No, it does. It sounds cringe. No. Scratch that. I don't want it. Okay, so my opponent is gonna go for like standard stuff like f4. Yeah. We know. Boring. Show me something new. Why is always got to be some f4 stuff? All right, let's expand here, shall we? He's gonna go f5. Is he going to go f5? No. Well, okay then. Okay then. I would say that's slightly unfortunate. I was hoping he would go f5 so I could maybe like follow up with b5, but that is not the case. Oh. Well, this opponent is too good. Like now, if I play b5, yeah, now I'm in trouble. Alright, let's just make a random move here. I'll make a random move, and now I think. Oh, it actually took. Interesting. Huh, okay. So we have a race on our hands. I'm just not sure if I'm a participant or I'm just watching. My race is not really happening. I regret everything. Help! Okay, I think I can deal with that. Let's go here. Always pre-move the obvious responses, right? If my opponent takes, you win a little bit of time, right, by not having to move the piece yourself. If my opponent doesn't take on g6, oh well, no harm done. Okay, well, I mean, this is beginning to look up, I would say. I'm kind of beginning to like my position here, right? My pieces are all coming out, you know, the f2. What's wrong with this? What the pawn? I see free. I see second pawn free. Okay, well, okay. It doesn't do me any favors, I mean, as in the fact that I've mostly played this game horribly. I'm getting away with my horrible play because my opponent, you know, maybe underestimated what's going to happen. Never underestimate your opponent's play. I want to get things with like all the possible benefits. I could just take. Maybe I will just end up taking. Yeah, I'll just, you know, I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel here. I'm up 3 pawns. I'm just a little bit wary of the possibilities that my king might potentially get in trouble if I don't prevent the funny business. And the queen is coming to h4. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny business right there. Okay, what's oh boy. No, it's fine, it's fine. And I go, okay, I have this move. Very important. Bring the knight in. Use the knight as a main defender here. Yeah, okay, but this move does nothing because I just go back. My knight is taking care of this square, and then is just gonna come back to f5. Okay, there you go. I think I have it all figured out now. Yeah, he's gonna go to h7. He's gonna start taking my guys, but oh, well, he doesn't. Well, okay then. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my queen. But your queen as well. Ship it. Ship me the win. Yoink. Show must go on. Okay, I mean, come on. Come on now. Alright, give me your rating points. Put them in the jar. Put them in the jar. 2400 even. Woohoo! Opponent was intimidated when he saw the name. What name? St. Louis Chess Club? Nah, I don't believe it. Alright. Solid for 20 with a rating of 2222. That's hard to do, but my rating is 2400 even. That's also hard to do. All right. Should we hit this opponent with Hikaru special? Haha. I don't know anything. I'm probably just gonna lose miserably, but let's see. I'm a copycat. Like my entire style is based off of other people's styles, where I try to play the same things but improve upon them. Okay. I'm out of the book. I am already out of the book. Let's see. Can I accept knowingly? You've been waiting for a long time. Yes, sir. You got it. I see. Yes, you're next. It's official. This is some kind of line. I know it. Go, go, Power Rangers! Let's go. Sorry, but you can't go there. Going there is illegal. Wait, maybe it's not. Maybe what I'm doing is illegal. I think that's probably the case. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, let's try to get out. Run. Ah, he's not letting me run. How dare he? Run. Ooh. I will run. There is nothing you can do to stop me, okay? Oh boy. Ah, so aggressive. Give this man his money. Yeah, I'm no Hikaru. We have found out that Illia is indeed not Hikaru. I'm only down a pawn in the endgame, guys. It's okay. It's fine. Watch me win this game. I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna win this game. Yes, I'm down a pawn. But sometimes you just gotta believe, you know? You just have to believe in the heart of the cards. Oh? Oh, oh, oh? We are cooking. No, we're not. We can't even take. What are we cooking? We are not cooking. Retreat. Okay, here. Okay, here. Yeah. Why is it called cooking but not cook queen, right? Why are we like this? Okay, we check. We go here. What's your next move, sir? Make your next move. I want to see you make your next move right now. Brutal Ilya is always gentle. Yeah, I'm gonna gently remove you from this game. It's gonna be a very gentle experience, removal experience, you know. No, what the? It's all gone now. Hiya. That is very unfortunate. I said I'm gonna win this game, but apparently I won't. Alright, let's see, how over is this? On a scale of 1 to 10. What do you guys think? I'm down a piece. In the end game. What are my odds? Maths guys, give me my odds. There's also increment. Yeah, it's over. Danish watched like one season of Sopranos, and now he keeps telling everyone that I'm also a fan of Sopranos. I've never even seen the show. I don't know what's going on. Danish, get out. Get the freak out of here. I've never seen the show in my life. Oh, come on now. My opponent's not making mistakes. Gotta watch the classics. I mean, once again, I'm not watching anything these days. I don't know what classics mean in this context. Well, I mean, there's some tension going on in here. Maybe I can maybe just hope for something. I try to make it difficult, you know, can't let them get away for free. We are cooking. Are we not cooking? What's going on? Okay, we just gotta go fast, I guess. There's no way. There's no way. There is zero chance this just happened. There's no way. This must have been the only way for me to... It's still lost, right? It's just lost everywhere. It's just, it has to be... Yeah, it's lost even here. It's just, it has to be the only way for me to... Yeah, this is the only way for me to win the game. This is it. Queen g7 is the only way for white to lose. Oh my god. I was down like a piece in the end. I don't know how I do it, guys. I'm just... It's just... It requires a lot of cooperation from my opponents, but it's a team effort here, you know? Oh my god. Chess is a brutal game, you know? Like, my opponent had a fantastic game. Just a wonderful game. Just completely outplayed me. I had no chance, right? Just zero. I just couldn't do anything. Just wonderfully got a big advantage out of the opening. Winning endgame, up a piece, completely winning, and... Alright, moving on. Brutal. Okay, so we have a typical ready structure on our hands. I'm gonna play it with rook e8. What's this? What is that? Not sure, but let's see. I presume our opponent is gonna show us what the point of that move is. Okay, a3. I guess trying for b4. Do I care? Do I not care? b4 is standard. Doesn't mean I can just allow it. Yeah, it's unclear why white needed to play knight h4. Like this move bothers me. If white's idea is to play a3 b4, why did the knight have to go to h4? But okay. I'm not an opening specialist, you know, I'm not gonna second guess my opponents. They know what's up, I don't. Okay. Whatever. Let's respect this plan. Takes knight e4, yep. Pretty standard, b6. We're gonna turtle up. Next move is gonna be bishop e6, I think almost always. Because that's the best place for the bishop. We're gonna be overprotecting knight on d5. Knight is fantastic on d5. I'm gonna try to keep it there for as long as possible. Okay, so now, yeah, at this point, I think this move is just completely useless. I don't think b4 is happening, so I don't have to be worried about that. If b4 does happen, because I think tactic-wise, it's probably... Okay, well, life goes on. We are finding ourselves with an extra piece. It happens. Yeah. It happens. Illia says, as he gives up one of the pawns right back, and now I'm also... I completely forgot that my rook is in an X-ray. I mean, you know what? Let's make it a bit more interesting. I feel bad. Let's give our opponent some material back. Yep. Okay, but not like this. Come on. I was trying to help, and look where it got me. Too many threats. It's over. Oh. Okay, so I have a pleasant choice. I guess I'm just gonna go knight e2 and win the queen, yeah. Could have tried, oh, well. I could have tried knight f3, but then king h1, and it's, yeah, my knight can jump with a discovery check, but yeah, this was an unfortunate game for Yukimori. Knight g5, I think your position is okay, as long as you don't play knight g5. So maybe rook b1, at this point rook b1 is unnecessary. Actually, it's not that fun. As you can see, the engine really hates these structures for white. It's tough to play, definitely tough to come up with a good plan here for white. Well, yeah, okay, come on, what is this? Minus 0.5 here? I don't believe it. Come on, engine is tripping. Yeah, don't listen to the engine here. Okay, moving on. Let us play the house D. Some playing words. Player from Switzerland, or yeah. I was beginning to panic that I got the flag wrong, but I didn't. Okay, so pretty standard stuff so far. I guess c takes d4 is one of the possibilities. Black can also go e6 and just develop normally. But yeah, if black takes, they would have to. Okay, yeah, so e6 comes in, c4. If e takes c4, I can transpose into some Catalan positions after queen a4, or I can try an e5, which is also one of the more aggressive lines, but my opponent just goes bishop e7, and we will probably be just playing the, you know, pretty typical Tarrasch position. Yeah, here it is. Just gonna quickly plant my bishop onto b2 this way. So Caleb Denby, a person you guys might have seen on your screens many times before, claims to be Tarrasch main. So he plays Tarrasch as black, and we actually had a hand and brain game with him where we ended up in a Tarrasch position, and I had no idea, but Caleb was, you know, pretty comfortable, even though he was the hand, and if the brain is lacking, there's nothing hand can do to save it. Do you think Tarrasch is suffering? I would assume so, because Tarrasch is an isolated queen pawn, yeah? Attack, the isolated pawn, it helps you attack, right? But with White's setup, the Fianchetted setup on the king side, attacking, I wouldn't say it seems impossible, but it's really hard to annoy White on that side of the board. So yeah, I would say that Tarrasch probably is not, like, you have to like be creative, and like there's some lines where black ends up playing d4 and then just kind of like trading the d pawn for the e pawn, or playing d4 and kind of fixing the e2 pawn in place and then attacking the e2. So dynamic kind of changes in Tarrasch, because like what I'm used to, the way I'm used to playing with the isolated pawn is basically you kind of just trade this, you know, getting this weakness for a higher chance of successful attack. But here in Tarrasch, it's attack is just not gonna happen. All right, let's see, what do we do here? It looks good, but I don't see any immediate improvement possibilities. I would love to play bishop c3, but then I don't like queen a6, which also hits my pawn on e2 here. How do I do this? Well, I mean, I'm kind of letting myself know what needs to be done. So I guess let's just play e3 first. Now my plan is going to be playing this. Yeah, okay, well, that is irrelevant for my plan. For the success of my plan, this move b6 doesn't really change much. Once the dark squared bishops are gone, I should have a much easier time controlling the d4, because with the bishops present, anytime I move the knight back, there's going to be some bishop c5 to hit my queen away from d4. Okay, takes, go here. Oh, would you look at that? My opponent is offering me to get into a hanging pawns structure. What should I do? Should I decline? But if I decline, then not that simple, actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna accept this, and I'm gonna go knight a4, and now if knight d7, which I assume was the plan, because if c4 I'm gonna take, and this pawn in c4 is gonna get blocked by my knight, if not by the king, and my king can also just come in. But if black plays it the way I expect them to, then I will hit him with bishop b5, because knight is currently the only defender for the pawn, so eventually black will be forced to go c4, and I'm not sure if that endgame is anything for me, but something is telling me that that's the best I got. I can't really do much better than this. And I guess now let's just go ahead and run my king over there. Yeah. Okay. Is this enough to win? So I have basically like, this is one of the best case scenarios, I think. So like I'm never risking anything because this pawn is never going up anywhere. But do I have enough resources to force this bishop out? It must be some kind of zugzwang here for this to work. Okay, so he places the bishop onto this diagonal here. Okay, well that's good news. Takes. Bishop d5. The pawn in the game is probably winning, right? Like I take, I go e6, I take, I go here, pick up the a5. But that's not the main problem, right? The main problem is what if he just does that? Yeah. That is the main problem here. Because he's just gonna use these three squares to keep his bishop on. And I don't really see how do I are there any tricks I could try? Let's just first go h4 here. What's g5? Okay. Maybe this is no, it doesn't really change much, does it? Takes. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, I think my opponent got it. Yeah, they got it. And even if he takes, it's still a draw because his king is going to be close enough to my pawn. We're going to promote at the same time, I think. Yeah, it's just a drawish opponent game at this point as well. Oh, he doesn't do it. Oh, maybe I can do something here. It's a opponent game. I could potentially do some tricks. Like here my king is coming in. Okay, wait. Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Uh-oh, time. And I have the pawn of the correct color. This is perfect. I just need to be careful and not let it sleep away. Something is telling me that that's exactly what I'm doing right now, is it? Let's see. Here. There's no king 7. Oh. Wait, okay, here. This is such a horrible technique. I won. Yeah, I managed to win, but the technique is not there. Yeah, just pawn promotes. Okay. Well, kudos to my opponent. He did very well. But the time trouble, time trouble gets us all. Okay. Let's see. Under Elo, I believe I haven't. Oh, this is a rated game. Okay, let me try a little bit harder here. And I guess I'm probably going to be doing a couple more games and then ending the stream. Yeah, and yeah, thank you very much to everyone who joined me today. You will see me stream a lot more often from now on. Previously, I was busy doing the in-person American Cup commentary, but now as that's done, I'm going to be doing these streams regularly, a couple of times a week at least. I believe I have one tomorrow, maybe potentially one for the remaining week. Sorry, for every other day on remaining Man, I'm confusing myself with these words. I should stop. You missed bishop b3. Yeah, like you could have. I'm sure you could have gotten a fine position in many different ways there. You held, yeah, you held very well. It wasn't much I could have done. Wait, so what's going on here? Let me pick up the freebie, I guess. Oh, such pawns are rarely free. The concept of free in the opening is blurry most of the time. Well, the concept of free is mostly blurry anywhere. Like, there is no such thing as free. I would say you always pay some kind of price. Kudos to Full Metal Alchemist anime who kind of got this concept to the T. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna gamble as they say. So I lose b7, that much is clear. But hopefully in return I'm going to get some activity on the C file. Yeah. This is probably just bad. Like my opponent managed to recover the missing pawn. Like now I have a weird pawn on d4. It's advanced. It's gonna be tough to defend in a moment. Just rook d1 looks pretty good, but no, my opponent just accepts the second pawn. That's kind of what I was hoping for, because now I have some play against e2, and it's hard to defend it. Like if rook e1, I have bishop b4, hitting the rook away. So yeah, things are beginning to look up. Yep, here it is, bishop b4. And if rook d1, yeah, I have to include bishop c5 to hit the queen, and then the very next move I pick up the e2. Yeah, like this is, for what it could have been, this is just fantastic. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's coming. He's so many. I could have taken on f2 as well. Oh boy, it's coming. Illia's nasty bishops. Ah yes, those are the boys. Yep. Love me my bishops. Okay. I'm afraid I have to let one of them go. It's for the greater good. Goodbye, sweet bishop. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Okay, yeah, you got me. Oh no, you got me. How horrible, I'm missing an exchange now. I must be losing. Just so many ways to win. So many ways to win. So many ways to win. Like, this is probably the easiest, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, I'm such a try-hard. Disgusting. Sorry, I'm sorry, under elo. Oh, okay, what? GG. This is, yeah, what? Found a way to lose as quickly as possible. Yep. Alright. We have a challenge from South Mount. Good luck. So as promised, I'm doing 2 more games. And that's gonna be it for me for today. Let's play some London Don. Dun 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 dun. London Don. Dun 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 dun. I played this one. So Anna Zatonsky came over to the commentary booth where myself and Eric were commentating the American Cup and asked to play some Blitz against me, and we played this exact London line. Well, I mean, Anna played it differently, but it was fairly similar. So yeah, this is just transposed into one of the other lines here. H6 is not a common thing to do here for black, especially because if black ever castle this side. I'm just gonna whoosh and undermine this guy. This is now officially a hook from my own pawns. This is why if I were black here, I would think twice about castling short. Okay, a6. Those are just nothing moves. Like black doesn't really need to play a6. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna play b4 just against c5. I know that like, you never see this move being played ever, but I feel like in this scenario it actually makes perfect sense. So now I'm gonna just do a little bit of advancing there. Okay, so my opponent really wanted to play c5. That's okay. We'll go c5 and see if I care. Now give me that b file. Give me that. Okay. Castle. Must castle now, right? King is unsafe in the center. Always castle. No, my opponent sees it. Okay, they see it. I tried. It was a fair attempt, you see. Castle would run into knight c6, but rook b8 kind of fixes it, I guess. Oh wait, does it? Yeah, it does. Does it? Yes, it does. Okay. I mean, like, no biggie. I could just ignore it. That's one way to go. Rook b7. What am I watching? What is happening? Rook b7. What does that do? Is this some crazy? Is he trying to get the rook to c7 maybe just to defend against knight c6? That's crazy. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the best I could have done, but it feels surreal. Okay, my opponent can wait no longer. Destroys my knight on e5. That's fair. Goes knight takes e4. Let me get this guy into sweet little square on d6. I'll also pick up the pawn on c4 in the meantime. Thank you very much. could do knight d6 immediately. Could take on c4 immediately. Just so many good options, man. Like, don't know what to choose from. I guess let's go knight d6. Yeah, okay, well, good luck to my opponent in finding the next move. I don't want to sound mean, but black kind of has to keep making moves here, and voila. White to play and win, chat. Chat? Are you still there, chat? Wait, it's not winning. Why am I doing this? It's not even a win. It's not even a move that wins the game. I'm overestimating my ability to see tactics today. Okay, chat, cancel that. Cancel the request. Quing. Okay. Okay. This is by the way the move I was hoping you guys would see, but I just queen d7. Disgusting. Disgusting defense. Okay, so what do, as one of my good friends says occasionally, what do? Let's go here, maybe start targeting that guy over there. Okay, bishop d7. My opponent is trying. He's not sitting sitting still and doing nothing. He's trying to improve. Okay, so I can take here, right? No, I can't. I'm just gonna go here. Follow the plan. We have no increment, which means I'm gonna start struggling to keep up. Hopefully that is not the case. Okay. Yoink, thank you, that's free. Go back. Go back. Yoink, that's free. Yay, I won. Knight takes c8. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. It should have been something. It should have been a way to win that immediately. Okay, so final game. Lost film. That's gotta be you. Good luck. I was reaching for a drink, and then I realized that it's empty. Yeah. Ooh, an invitation. Who am I to say no? Hello, Mick. Long time no see. How are you? I'm well and kicking, before you even ask. And hope you are the same. What a treat to have me back. I'm not deserving of such kind words. You're catching me during my last couple of minutes on the stream though, but I will be back. I'm coming back tomorrow and likely the day after tomorrow, so you'll see me on this channel a lot more often for the next about next couple of weeks. And after that you'll probably see me on my own channel. Maybe, you know, I'll think about it. I do want to get back into streaming a little bit because I enjoy the interaction mostly of me and chat, you know. But yeah, it's I've been kind of struggling to get my things together lately. I'm traveling a lot. Spent a couple of months in Europe, and I'm going there again in July. Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. You guys don't even know. I know that I shouldn't. Like, why would I ever do that? My position is fantastic. Why would I ever make it unclear, right? If we can just like play normally and win. But oh boy, am I tempted. But you know what? Oh, you didn't just do that. Why? Why are you like this? It's okay. It's actually fine. It doesn't actually change much. In fact, it might even have made it better. Oh my god, inhuman reactions! Yoink! How did my Blitz tournament go? I had to win the last game, but I didn't. Had I won the last round, I would have shared third. GG. So yeah, I guess you could say I had a shot, but in the game itself, I didn't really have a chance to win, which was unfortunate. Like I got paired against a really strong opponent for the last round, and I was ahead in time. That was probably my only chance. But position-wise, I was always slightly worse as black, and it was the kind of wars that required me to trade pieces just to not lose the game. And so I did, and I didn't lose. Yoink? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all very much for joining. I was it was a treat to stream today for you. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did as well. But I will be back with more streams, same time, same place tomorrow. Potentially within next couple of days, I'll be appearing here and there as well. I will do Blitz and rapid commentary on Friday and Saturday if you guys are into that. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone has a great day, and ciao. My pleasure, Yellows.